Hey, of course there's a dog barking when I want to record, but that is 75 divination. That's a really big milestone because we're going to go do the Fate of the Gods this episode, which is a really, really big quest. Wait, apparently we're still missing a requirement. I'll have to look into that. But yeah, that's a really big, that's going to give us so much div XP and help zoom us towards AD to unlock Invention. Anyways, welcome back everybody to the RS3 Ironman series. That is 73 cooking. I don't think that's going to be our last level though. I'm really trying to get through all the fish in my bank just so that I'm good on food for a while and I don't need to worry about it for a while. But I was looking into it, and actually for Fate of the Gods we need a 73 agility, which is not something that I noticed, so we'll go bang that out quick. In the long term, I'd like to get up to like 80, 85 and go bang out double surge, but for the time being, 73 should work. Damn, that's going to take like solid maybe 4 hours or so at the Wildy course, but we'll get working on that really soon. And also the other thing I'd like to do really soon is that I have this Helwyr Reaper that I'm planning on doing on stream tomorrow. So I'd like to unlock devotion finally. We got sacrifice the other day, but I still don't have devotion. So to be able to do Helwyr, I'd like that. But yeah, if you recall from the last episode we did a bunch of miscellaneous stuff preparing for herb runs. And actually, I really like this cooking spot because I can just see this herb patch right here. And as soon as it's fully grown, then I'll just go check on ports real quick, do an herb run, and it works out pretty nicely for this cooking spot. And we also did some diaries and whatnot. In this episode, I'd really like to get Fate of the Gods done firstly, and then there's also some other miscellaneous stuff to do as well. I guess I'll go see what the trapper just brought me. But yeah, I'd like to get a breeding pair of spiders. So I think that we're set up now. We have Smoke Devil familiars and scrolls. So maybe I'll go try to kill some spiders in Lumbridge for some of those. And I'd also like to get my combat stats up to base 75 because attack and strength I require 75 for the vampire quest line, and 75 range I need for Prif. And actually the light within the light. I don't remember which quest it is, but for one of the elf quests, I need 75 ranged as well. So I'd like to, we're still constantly making preparations for Invention, Prif, and the River of Blood, as well as, Fate of the Gods is just kind of a nice stepping stone because it's a really important quest to do eventually. And also it gives a ton of XP. It gives it gives like 100k Slayer. It gives some agility XP, but it also gives like 300k divination XP if you include the post quest rewards. So that's really cool. Hey, speaking of farming, there is 75 farming. So that's a kind of a nice little neat milestone. I think we can do magic trees now. And also it's a proof requirement, I think. So that's pretty cool. Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. We finally have food. These I burnt like 50% of them, but these will be really nice for doing our Helwyr Reaper a little bit later on, so we can go get spooned for a wand, and we got a decent amount of catfish and desert souls. I don't think that's gonna last me, unfortunately, until I get the fishing cooking relic from archaeology. That would be awesome if I could just get that far without ever having to cook again, because I'm kind of sick of cooking. But I don't think that's gonna happen. We're probably gonna have to come back to this eventually, but it'll last us a little while. Hey, I finally got a pit that wasn't some RNG bullshit, so I can actually maybe get a nimble piece. I've failed like 5 or 6 pits in a row, but let's see. Let's go risk our reward and see if we can get a nimble piece. There we go. We finally got one. Nice. Hey, 70 agility. I actually kind of missed it there. But that's actually a really big milestone level, if you know. Allows us to get into God Wars, the Blue Dragon shortcut, as well as the Anachronia course as well, and we can get to spot tier 2. So yeah, it's a pretty big milestone level. I need 73 again for that quest, and actually eventually we need even higher. I think we need 77 for Ritual of Majrat and 75 for Plague's End. But right this second, I'm just gonna finish this lap, and I think I'm gonna go try to get devotion, because in the morning I'm doing a stream and I'd like to do this Helwyr Reaper, but I really need devotion to do that. So I think I'm gonna go try to do that and come back to this later. Bro, I was just doing my herb run and the trapper brings me another spider. I was literally just thought I'd pick it up while I was on my way over here. I forget if I had a male or a female. Okay, I'm gonna finish this herb run and then we'll go check that out. All right, so looking at our farm tab here, our other spider is male. So hopefully we can get a female, but I don't know. See if Jagex wants to troll. Oh my god, no way. We actually have a breeding pair of spiders. Just from the trapper. I was literally planning on like maybe tomorrow I was gonna go camp for spiders and Lumbridge. But this is a spirit spider. Okay, I don't know if there's any difference in the materials they give. But let me go raise this guy up. Oh, I need to put different food in here. Shit, I forgot. I forgot what they eat. I think they eat like meat and stuff, right? I'll have to look into it, but we'll grow them up and start breeding them. I don't have breeding and medium pens right now, so I can just take the chinchompas out of the breeding pen and throw them in there. And I have 2 pens that I can dedicate to breeding for chinchompas, so it's really not a big deal. Speaking of which, we got another one. These guys we take out. But yeah, we have 2 pens that we can dedicate to breeding. Oh shit, we got another Zygamite. Our luck is insane. I'm pretty sure I still need like 81 farming. But in a few levels, we might have a breeding pair of these as well. Our farm luck is insane recently. Dude, no fucking way. This is I literally just got the Zygamite. Nobody's in my FC right now. We get the fucking farming pet. Bro. Dude, our farming luck has been insane. I was just thinking how unlucky I was too because like all my animals were diseased. But that's our 3rd skilling pet. All of them below like 2 mil XP each. And each skill, that's insane. There he is. Little scarecrow. It looks alright. I think the old school farming pet is much better. The little Groot guy. The little ant is much better. But that's alright. I think I definitely prefer the hunter pet though. So I think I'll leave that as my override. Alright, so we're about to go hunt for devotion, but I just realized something. Over here on the base camp, I'm almost up to the amount of materials that I need to build the tier 3 hunter lodge, but I don't have, wait, there it is. But I don't have 90 hunter. I have the pelt from Big Game Hunter. It's red because it's not in my inventory, but I have it. But I don't have 90 hunter, so I guess I'll start working on some of these other ones then. These tier 2 ones, or maybe I'll start working on the some of the requirements for farm and stuff for the ranch at a time. I don't know. Well, shit, that was fast as fuck. I literally killed like 10 of these things and we got it. So for those of you who don't know, let's see here. Let's tag this spiritual mage over here. So I can't damage this guy, but basically devotion makes your protection prayers work 100%. So if I activate this, then this mage can only deal 1s. See, that was a 1 magic hit. That was another 1. Right, for the duration of it. And actually, if I didn't kill anything fast enough, but if you kill something, it can extend the timer up to a maximum of 19 seconds. So you can have 19 seconds of basically, damage immunity if you're fighting the right thing, just by activating that ability. So it's really, really important. And it's really big for Helwyr because there's some points where you want to use it to mitigate a lot of his damage. So I don't have the clip from my first Helwyr kill because during the stream we were having an issue where for some reason when I hit Alt-R, which originally is what I set to my debilitate keybind, whenever I hit that my mouse would freeze up and my whole, I couldn't move my mouse. And the first time I actually had to Control-Alt-Delete and restart my computer. So because of that, I lost the clip, unfortunately. But we did our Helwyr Reaper. It took us a little while. The next time I do this, I really want to get maniacal first though, because my accuracy is absolutely terrible. So many times I'm trying to even just pop a vuln or get a G staff spec in to lower his defense or to raise his affinity, whatever. And it was just missing and it was just really, really painful. And I guess that's just kind of the, life of using a tier 75 weapon, but it was fun. It was a good time. No drops, unfortunately, and we died a handful of times. It took us a little bit to get the hang of things, but once we get the hang of things, I was kind of dying a few times because I was talking on chat and not always paying attention and letting my prayer drop while he was doing his flurry attack and stupid shit like that. But overall, it was a pretty fun time, except for these goddamn mushrooms. I hate those things. All right, at last, let's do the fate of the gods. This is actually, now that I remember this, is actually really motivating me to do the Ritual of the Majorat because, the 6-stage circuit is really nice for the teleports to here. And also, there's just some good rewards and stuff that you get, like some extra XP lamps and stuff from completing Ritual of the Majorat. So that's nice. But let's get started. There we go. That's the Fate of the Gods complete. Absolutely epic quest. And we're going to get a bunch of levels here. I don't know if we're going to get, let's see. Magic, 90 magic, 78 slayer, 70 summoning, 76 divination. And that's not done yet. We still have another 200k divination XP to claim once I go place this thing in the right places. So yeah, let's get to that quick. And another 50k for a total of 200k additional div XP on top of the 100k that it gives you. So now we're like basically like one cache off of 78 div and just a couple days of caches away from 80 for invention. So that's really big because when we grind out for invention real soon, I think that let me see. Yeah, I think the div is like, if you're doing it efficiently, is kind of time locked if you're just doing it via caches, but smithing and crafting we can just go crank out. So that's really cool. And also it unlocks two pretty good Slayer tasks for us. When I was doing the Muspa part in the quest, my accuracy was pretty bad against the Muspas, but if we get like a tier 80 weapon or something, it would be a really good task. It's actually really good magic XP. So real quick, I just want to do a couple Archglacior kills because I'm like 200 marks of war off of unlocking Maniacal. And the next episode, I would like to do another, well, let's see, I have another Helwyr task here. And last time I was doing Helwyr, my accuracy was absolutely trash. So I think that having Maniacal would make it go a lot smoother. But this episode, I think I'm going to finish off here. I know it's quite a bit shorter than my typical episodes, but I just like kind of rounding off episodes with these nice round goals when I can. And I've been trying to structure things more recently with the episodes into certain goals, but sometimes I underestimate or overestimate exactly how long things are going to take, hence like the 50-minute episode there was a few episodes ago. But I'm trying to kind of package things together nicely into nice goals for each episode. But we still got plenty done this episode. We got plenty of farming spinach, we got 73 agility, and got Fate of the Gods done, which got us a bunch of div XP as well. But yeah, rounding off this episode, because again, I like to round things off with nice goals, but also I don't want to leave you guys hanging for another 7 to 10 days, because in the next episode, I have another pretty big goal. I'd like to get done the Lord of Vampirium and or maybe the River of Blood right away, because those are really big quests, but I need 79 construction. That's the biggest grind when it comes to that. So that's going to take a little while because I got to farm the GP. I got to come up with it from somewhere. But anyways, sub to the channel to stay tuned for that. Thank you guys for following, and thank you for all the support recently. We hit 900 subscribers. Really appreciate it, seriously. So stay tuned for that. Should come out hopefully within a week, a few days, hopefully. So thanks for watching. Have a good one.